close your eyes for a moment and take a slow, deep breath in. Feel the air entering your lungs, expanding your chest, and gently exhale, releasing everything you've been holding on to today. There's nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to chase, nothing you need to understand right now. In this moment, your only purpose is to let go. Before sleep, the mind often races. It replays moments from the day, revisits old worries, and rehearses future scenarios that haven't yet come to pass. This is what we call overthinking, the mind's attempt to stay in control even when the body longs for rest. But tonight, we will gently guide the mind to release that need for control and open the door to stillness. Notice how the body feels when the mind tries to solve everything at once. The tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest, the slight restlessness in your breath. These are all signs that the mind is working overtime. It is caught in loops of thought, believing that through analysis it can find peace. But peace doesn't come from thinking, it comes from allowing, it comes from surrender. So, let's begin this gentle practice of releasing. As you breathe in, imagine you're gathering all the scattered fragments of your attention, every lingering thought, every worry about tomorrow, every memory from today, and as you breathe out, feel them dissolving like mist fading into the morning sun. Each exhale becomes a release, a letting go, a soft surrender into the vast silence that lives within you. There's a deep wisdom in the act of letting go. We spend so much of our waking life holding on to identities, to roles, to outcomes, to emotions, to stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what should happen. But in the quiet of the night, as the world slows down, we are invited to do something extraordinary, to stop holding and simply be. When you release the need to hold, you begin to feel something sacred, an inner spaciousness, a vastness beyond all thought. This spaciousness is not empty, it is full of life, full of calm awareness, full of peace. So let's take another deep breath in together. Breathe in light, and as you exhale, imagine that light washing through you, clearing the dust of overthinking. Feel it move through your head, softening the forehead, relaxing the jaw, melting away the tension that words and worries have built. Let it travel down your neck, your shoulders, your arms, releasing the weight you've carried through the day. With each exhale, you are unburdening yourself from the noise of the mind. Notice how even your thoughts begin to slow when you allow them to. You don't need to push them away or fight them. Let them drift through your awareness like clouds across an open sky. You are not the storm of your thoughts. You are the vastness behind them, the silent witness that never changes. The moment you realize this, the grip of overthinking begins to loosen. The mind will try to pull you back. It will whisper, "What about tomorrow?" Or, "Did I do enough today?" When that happens, smile inwardly. Recognize that it's just the mind doing what it knows, trying to protect you. Gently thank it for its concern, and then invite it to rest. Tell your mind, "You've done enough for today. You can rest now." Feel the kindness in that statement. Feel the relief. Sleep is the most natural form of surrender. It's a nightly rehearsal for trust. Each night as you drift into sleep, you are trusting life, trusting that the breath will continue, that the heart will keep beating, that the world will hold you safely as you rest. When you learn to let go consciously before sleep, you begin to awaken a deeper kind of trust, the trust that life moves perfectly even without your constant interference. So now, take a moment to imagine all your thoughts as leaves floating down a gentle stream. Watch them pass, each thought, each worry, each unfinished conversation, drifting slowly, effortlessly, carried away by the current. You don't need to reach for them or hold them. Just watch them go. The stream knows where to take them. As the stream clears, you begin to notice the stillness of the water beneath it. Calm, deep, undisturbed. That stillness is your true nature. It has always been there, beneath every ripple of thought, waiting for you to remember. The more you connect with that stillness, the less you need to control. The less you control, the more peace finds you naturally. There is a beautiful truth that begins to unfold when you let go. Nothing real is ever lost. When you release the grip of overthinking, you are not abandoning your life, you are simply returning to the deeper intelligence that guides it. You are moving from effort to ease, from resistance to acceptance, from noise to silence, and in that silence, healing begins. Now, take one more deep breath in, feeling your body soften with gratitude for this moment of stillness. As you exhale, release one final layer of tension. Any remnants of thought, any lingering restlessness, let them go completely. You are safe, you are calm, you are free to rest. Let everything that doesn't serve your peace dissolve into the quiet of this night. And as you surrender fully, know that you are exactly where you need. Begun to release the weight of overthinking. Allow yourself to drift even deeper into the stillness within. Feel how each breath is softening you, opening space not only in your body but also in your awareness. There is a sacred space within you, a place untouched by worry, beyond thought, beyond noise. It is a space of safety, a quiet sanctuary that exists beyond the reach of the external world. Tonight, you are invited to enter that space. You don't have to travel anywhere to find it. It's already here, waiting patiently beneath the surface of the mind, beneath the layers of emotion, beneath everything that comes and goes. Begin by noticing the gentle rhythm of your breath again. Each inhale is an invitation to expand, and each exhale is a doorway to let go. With every breath, you are moving closer to that inner sanctuary, the space where peace is not something you create, but something you remember. Imagine for a moment that you are walking into this sacred inner landscape. It may appear to you as a tranquil garden, a quiet beach, a starlit sky, or a forest bathed in moonlight. However it reveals itself to you, know that this vision is your soul's way of saying, "Welcome home." As you imagine this space, feel the air around you becoming softer, the energy lighter. You may sense a feeling of warmth, safety, and gentle presence enveloping you, as if the universe itself were holding you with infinite care. This inner space is where the heart can finally rest. Here, there are no demands, no expectations, no pressure to be anyone or do anything. Here, you are simply being whole, complete, and at peace. Notice how the mind begins to quiet naturally when you enter this place. The thoughts that once felt loud and urgent begin to soften, losing their grip. You're not forcing them away, you're simply stepping into a dimension where they no longer hold power. The deeper you relax into this inner space, the more you begin to feel your natural state of calm awareness. This is who you are beneath the stories, beneath the identity, beneath the noise, a silent witness to all experience, vast and timeless. Now, bring your awareness to the sensations of your body resting where it is. Feel the gentle weight of your head on the pillow, the slow rise and fall of your chest, the subtle warmth of your skin. With each breath, let your body feel heavier, more grounded, more supported. There is nothing you need to hold up or maintain. The earth is supporting you completely. Feel the security in that. Feel the peace in surrendering to it. In this moment, let yourself sense the invisible presence of calm all around you. Imagine that every molecule in the air carries peace. As you breathe in, that peace enters your body, filling you with light. As you exhale, you release any resistance, any lingering tension. Slowly, your entire being begins to synchronize with the stillness that surrounds you. You are not separate from this stillness, you are it. You are part of the same still, vast awareness that holds the stars, that moves the tides, that breathes life into every living thing. Now begin to feel gratitude for this inner sanctuary, not as an idea, but as a living energy within you. Gratitude deepens your connection to peace. It opens the heart and dissolves any barriers that remain. Feel thankful for this moment of rest, for the breath that sustains you, for the gift of being alive and aware. Gratitude is the language of the soul, and when you speak it, your entire energy field begins to glow with serenity. As you rest here, you may begin to sense a soft hum beneath everything, the quiet vibration of existence itself. That hum is life energy, the silent pulse of creation that never stops. It is love in its purest form. Feel it flowing through you, nourishing you, aligning every cell of your body with harmony. This is where deep healing begins, not by effort, but by surrendering into this field of peace that has always been within you. Sometimes we forget this space exists because the noise of the world becomes so loud. But this inner sanctuary never disappears. Even when you feel lost, anxious, or restless, it remains untouched, waiting for you to remember. You can return to it anytime, anywhere, simply by closing your eyes and breathing with awareness. Each breath becomes a key that unlocks the door to stillness. Allow yourself now to rest fully in that space. No thoughts, no striving, just presence. Feel how soft the moment is when you no longer resist it. Feel how gentle life becomes when you stop trying to control it. This is the true essence of peace, not the absence of sound, but the presence of stillness. A stillness that holds you, comforts you, and reminds you that you are safe, you are guided, you are home. Stay in this awareness for a few breaths longer. Let your heart open wider. Let your breath slow even more. Let yourself feel the simple beauty of being here, now, in this moment of absolute calm. Everything you've been searching for outside of yourself has always been here, quietly waiting within you. Now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this peace, trusting that this inner space will carry you gently into the rest your soul has been longing for. Feel the air entering through your nose, cool and alive, flowing into your lungs, filling your chest. Hold it softly for a moment, and then let it go. Feel the breath leaving your body, carrying with it a small wave of release. Again, breathe in slowly and deeply, and exhale a little longer this time, letting the breath dissolve tension like waves retreating into the sea. The breath is your most faithful companion. It has been with you since your first moment of life, and it will remain with you until your last. It is the bridge between the body and the mind, the anchor that connects you to this present moment. When the mind is busy, when thoughts are circling endlessly, the breath is always there, waiting to bring you home. Overthinking is simply the mind's attempt to protect you. It tries to solve, to fix, to prepare, to predict, but what it truly needs is to be soothed. The mind, like a child, needs comfort, not control, and the breath is that comfort. The breath teaches the mind how to soften, how to release, how to be still. With every conscious breath, you invite the body and mind to return to harmony. Now, bring your awareness to your breathing again. Without trying to change it, simply notice it. Feel the coolness of the air as you inhale, the warmth as you exhale. Notice how each breath arises effortlessly, how it moves in and out without your doing. This is the natural intelligence of life breathing through you. You don't have to force it. You only need to observe it. The moment you begin to watch the breath with gentle awareness, something beautiful begins to happen. The rhythm of the mind starts to mirror the rhythm of the breath. If the breath is calm, the mind becomes calm. If the breath slows, thoughts begin to slow as well. Take another slow breath in, and as you do, imagine that you're breathing in light, a soft, healing light that fills you from the inside. As you exhale, visualize releasing clouds of thought. All the repetitive worries, plans, or memories that have been looping in your head, watch them drift away with your breath. You don't need to chase them or fight them. Just breathe them out. With every breath, you are emptying the mind and making space for silence. Now, notice how your body feels as you deepen your breath. The air moves like a wave, rising and falling, flowing and releasing. Let your breath find its own natural rhythm, effortless and smooth. Feel your shoulders begin to drop. Feel your jaw soften. The space behind your eyes begins to relax. The muscles of your neck and face unwind. The simple act of breathing consciously is enough to dissolve layers of tension you didn't even realize you were carrying. The mind loves to live in the past and the future, replaying old conversations, imagining what might come next. But the breath only lives in the now. It doesn't know yesterday or tomorrow. It is always here in this exact moment. And when you follow the breath, you too begin to live in the now. In this space, overthinking has no power because overthinking cannot survive presence. You might notice that thoughts still come. That's perfectly fine. Thoughts are part of the rhythm of life. The key is not to stop them but to witness them while remaining rooted in your breath. When a thought appears, acknowledge it, then gently return to your breathing. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. The breath becomes a sanctuary, a refuge, a place you can always return to when the mind feels restless. Now breathe in again, and as you do, imagine that each inhale brings clarity, pure, calm awareness filling your entire being. As you exhale, imagine releasing not only tension but also the need to think. Let go of the pressure to understand everything, to solve everything. Feel how light you become when you no longer have to carry the burden of control. Each breath reminds you that life is unfolding perfectly without your interference. Let the breath flow like the ocean, waves coming and going, each one unique yet part of a greater rhythm. Feel that rhythm syncing with your heartbeat. The body and breath are dancing together in a quiet, natural harmony. As you listen closely, you can sense that the breath is not separate from life. It is life itself moving through you. The more you connect to this rhythm, the more you dissolve into the stillness beneath it. Breathing is the purest meditation. You don't need to chant, you don't need to visualize, you only need to breathe consciously and fully. Every inhale fills you with life, every exhale frees you from what no longer serves you. Slowly, the distinction between you and your breath begins to fade. You are no longer breathing, you are being breathed by the universe. You are the flow, the movement, the silence between the breaths. Now, take a deep inhale and feel gratitude for this breath, for this moment, for this peace. Hold it gently, and as you exhale, imagine your entire being melting into relaxation. Let the breath carry you like a soft tide moving toward the shore of rest. You are safe, supported, and surrounded by calm. The breath will stay with you even as you drift into sleep, guiding you gently, rhythmically into the depths of stillness. So now, let the breath take over completely. Let go of effort. Let go of thought. Just breathe and be. As your breath becomes calm and steady, bring your awareness gently into your body. Feel the quiet rhythm that flows through you. The heartbeat, the subtle warmth beneath your skin, the pulse of life that has been with you every moment of your existence. The body is not just a vessel you live in, it is the sacred bridge between the physical and the spiritual, between the visible and the invisible. When we live in constant thinking, we drift away from this connection. We begin to live in our heads, detached from the wisdom that lives within the body. But tonight, we return home, home to the body, to its intelligence, its rhythm, and its deep ability to rest. Begin by allowing your attention to settle at the top of your head. There is no need to force or analyze. Just notice what you feel. Perhaps a subtle tingling, a gentle pressure, or simply stillness. Let your awareness soften there. Then, slowly, begin to move your attention down to your forehead. So much tension collects here in the space of constant thought and focus. Imagine a soft wave of relaxation washing over your forehead, smoothing every line, releasing every burden of concentration. Let that wave travel downward to your eyes. The eyes carry the stories of the day, all that they have seen, all the emotions they have absorbed. Allow them to rest now. Feel the muscles around your eyes melting into ease. The eyelids become heavy, relaxed, peaceful. Move your attention to your jaw, and as you do, unclench your teeth. Let the jaw loosen, the tongue rest softly, the lips close gently. The face now begins to reflect stillness, not the stillness of effort, but the stillness of surrender. Now bring your awareness to your neck and shoulders. So much of what we carry emotionally finds a home here. Responsibilities, expectations, things we were never meant to hold alone. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine those weights lifting away. Feel the shoulders drop, the neck release. With every breath, the upper body becomes lighter, freer, more open. Move your attention down into your chest. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. The chest is the center of your heart's energy, the space where love, compassion, and peace live. As you breathe in, Imagine a warm golden light expanding in your chest. As you breathe out, let that light spread through your entire being, softening every part of you it touches. The more you connect with the rhythm of your breath here, the more you begin to feel the gentle balance between giving and receiving, the eternal flow of life itself. Now let your attention drift to your arms and hands. These are the extensions of your heart, the tools through which you create and connect. Notice if there is any lingering tension in them. Allow it to dissolve as if your hands were releasing every grasp, every unfinished task. Let them rest open, palms relaxed, ready to receive peace. Bring your awareness now to your abdomen. This is where many of us store our deepest emotions: fear, anxiety, control. With each breath, feel the belly rise and fall. Allow it to soften completely. Let go of the need to hold it in or control it. As you exhale, imagine releasing every emotion that has been trapped here. The body knows how to release what the mind cannot. Trust it. Move your awareness lower into your hips and pelvis, the foundation of your physical being. The hips often carry the unspoken weight of the past. Feel them begin to loosen, opening like a door that's been closed for too long. With every breath, this space becomes freer, allowing energy to flow more smoothly through your entire body. Now bring your awareness down your thighs, your knees, your calves, and finally to your feet. These are the parts of you that have carried you through life. Every step, every journey, every challenge. Feel gratitude for them. As you exhale, imagine your feet sinking into the earth, grounding you deeply. Feel the support of the ground beneath you, the quiet reassurance that you are being held. You do not need to stand alone. You are supported by life itself. Now take a moment to sense your entire body at once. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, feel the subtle hum of energy flowing freely. The mind may have quieted, but the body is alive, vibrant, awake in its stillness. This awareness of the body is not merely physical. It's a doorway into the present moment. When you inhabit your body fully, you step out of the past and future. You enter now, and in the now, everything you need is already here. Notice how peaceful the body feels when you stop resisting it, when you allow it to simply be. The body and the mind are not separate. When you bring attention to one, the other begins to heal. The mind finds calm in the rhythm of the body, and the body finds freedom in the silence of the mind. They are two expressions of the same consciousness, dancing together in harmony. Now, breathe deeply once more, feeling that flow move through you. You are not confined to this body. You are the awareness that perceives it. Yet this awareness expresses itself through every cell, every heartbeat, every breath. Your body is your closest ally in this life, your most faithful friend. When you listen to it, when you honor its signals, it guides you back to balance and wholeness. Feel now how light you have become. The body no longer heavy, no longer burdened by thought or tension. You are floating between wakefulness and rest, between form and formlessness. This is where true rest begins, not in escape from the body, but in full presence within it. Now, allow this sense of peace to deepen as you rest completely in your body's gentle rhythm, trusting that as it relaxes, your entire being will follow into stillness. As your body settles into this deep state of ease, and the rhythm of your breath flows effortlessly, let your awareness now move toward the quiet space of the heart, the center of peace within you. Here, in this stillness, the mind becomes receptive, open, ready to be guided by gentle truth. This is the perfect moment to invite words of healing and calm to sink deep into your consciousness. The thoughts you think, especially before sleep, shape the energy that surrounds you, the emotions you carry, and even the quality of your rest. When the mind softens and the body is at peace, affirmations become more than words. They become seeds planted in the soil of your awareness, destined to grow into peace, balance, and renewal. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine opening the door to your inner sanctuary once again. Feel how soft and quiet it has become inside you. Every part of your being is listening now, not with the ears, but with the heart. Whisper gently to yourself, I am safe, Feel those words echo inside you, not as a thought, but as a vibration. I am safe. The more you repeat it, the more it becomes real. You are not convincing yourself of something untrue. You are simply remembering what is already true. Now breathe in again and say silently, my mind is calm. Let that calm spread like a wave through every corner of your awareness. The mind, once busy and restless, begins to quiet, soothed by your own voice. You are the one who can bring peace to your mind simply by choosing stillness over struggle. My mind is calm. Feel that phrase settling into you like a lullaby for your thoughts. Take another breath, slow and gentle. And with the next exhale, say within yourself, I surrender to rest. Feel the release in those words. There is no resistance left, no need to control or analyze. You are surrendering not out of weakness, but out of deep trust. Trust in life, trust in your body, trust in the intelligence of the universe that knows how to restore you while you sleep. I surrender to rest. As you continue to breathe, let these affirmations flow naturally, like soft ripples across still water. I am safe. My mind is calm. I surrender to rest. Each repetition draws you deeper into tranquility. With every inhale, you are filling yourself with peace. With every exhale, you are releasing anything that stands in the way of that peace. You are no longer the thinker of thoughts. You are the witness of stillness. Notice how your energy feels when you speak kindly to yourself. The body relaxes more deeply. The breath slows without effort. The space around you seems softer, almost luminous. The vibrations of these affirmations ripple outward into your energy field, touching every cell, harmonizing your entire system. Words have power because they carry intention, and intention is the language of creation. When you affirm peace, you align yourself with the frequency of peace. Let your heart now take over the rhythm. Feel it beating steadily, quietly in the center of your chest. With each beat, it repeats the same truth. You are safe, you are calm, you are loved, you are whole. The heart never doubts this. It has always known it. The affirmations are simply reminders to return to what your heart already remembers. Now imagine these words as light, each affirmation glowing softly inside you. The light of I am safe radiates from your heart, surrounding you like a warm blanket of protection. The light of my mind is calm fills your head and dissolves any remaining noise. The light of I surrender to rest flows through your entire body, easing every muscle, every breath, every thought into stillness. You are being bathed in the gentle radiance of your own awareness. Take a few moments to let these feelings deepen. Let them settle into every part of you, like water soaking into the roots of a tree. You don't need to force them to work. You only need to trust that they are already transforming you from within. Even when you sleep, these affirmations will continue to echo quietly in your subconscious, guiding you toward deeper peace and balance. The mind may try to wander, as it always does, but you can gently guide it back with your breath and your words. I am safe. My mind is calm. I surrender to rest. Each time you repeat them, you anchor yourself a little more deeply into the present, into the body, into peace. This is not a practice of trying to become something new. It is a practice of remembering who you already are, a being of light, love, and infinite stillness. Let the affirmations now become softer, like whispers in the background of your awareness. You don't even need to say them anymore. Let them dissolve into pure feeling, the feeling of safety, the feeling of calm, the feeling of surrender. The more you feel, the less you need words. The silence that remains is the most powerful affirmation of all. The silence that says, I am here, I am whole, I am free. Rest in this silence now. Let the mind drift like a cloud in an endless sky. Let your breath carry you deeper into this still, sacred space within. The affirmations have done their work. They have opened the door to peace. All that remains is to step through gently, effortlessly, into the quiet embrace of rest. Now that your body, breath, and mind have entered harmony, allow yourself to drift even deeper into the stillness that lies beyond thought. You've released the tension of the day, softened the noise of the mind, and open the heart to peace. What remains now is surrender, the sacred act of letting go completely and trusting the natural rhythm of life to carry you into deep rest. Sleep is not something you chase, it is something you allow. It arrives effortlessly when the mind and body no longer resist. It is a return, a homecoming to the silence that has always been waiting for you. As you breathe in softly, imagine yourself lying beneath a vast night sky. The stars shimmer gently, each one a reminder of how immense the universe truly is. You are a part of that infinite stillness. Not separate, not alone, but deeply connected to the quiet intelligence that holds all creation. Feel that vastness mirrored inside you. The same calm that fills the night sky lives within your own being. The same rhythm that moves the tides is the rhythm of your breath. You are part of this perfect, effortless unfolding. Notice now how the edges of your awareness begin to soften. The body feels weightless, the mind quiet, the breath barely noticeable. You are dissolving into something larger, the ocean of consciousness that holds you in its gentle embrace. Here, there is no effort left to make, no direction to follow, no outcome to control. Everything that needed to be done is complete. All that remains is the beauty of rest. As you surrender, you may feel waves of warmth moving through your body, soft pulses of energy flowing, balancing, healing. This is the intelligence of the body restoring itself. With every breath, cells are renewing, energy is realigning, and the nervous system is returning to harmony. The stillness of deep rest is not emptiness, it is alive, creative, and intelligent. In this silence, your body heals, your mind resets, and your spirit reconnects with the source of peace. There's nothing you need to think about now. The world can wait. The future can wait. The past no longer has any hold over this moment. Everything that truly matters is happening right here, in this simple act of surrender. Feel the relief in that? The release of trying to control what was never yours to control. You are safe to let go. You are safe to rest. Imagine that with every exhale, you are sinking deeper into the bed beneath you. The surface supports you completely, holding your weight, holding your being. There is no need to resist gravity, let it take you. Feel yourself melting into the earth, merging with its quiet energy, becoming one with the ground that holds all things steady. You are part of that steadiness. You are part of that peace. Now, let the boundaries between your body and the space around you dissolve. Feel the air, the warmth, the stillness merging with you. There is no separation between inside and outside, only one continuous field of awareness, vast and calm. In this field, you are whole. Nothing is missing. Nothing is broken. You are complete exactly as you are. Allow your awareness to float gently now, like a feather resting on the breeze. Thoughts may appear faintly in the distance, soft, harmless, fading quickly. Let them drift by like ripples on a still pond. You don't need to engage with them. The silence beneath them is where your peace lives. Let yourself rest there. Let yourself be carried deeper by that silence. Sleep comes as a natural continuation of this surrender. You do not need to force it. It will arrive on its own, like the tide returning to shore. When you release the effort to sleep, you make space for true rest to arise. Feel how peaceful it is to do nothing, to simply be. You are floating now somewhere between waking and dreaming, between sound and silence, between being and pure awareness. Even as you drift, remember that you are surrounded by love. The universe holds you with gentle care. Every breath, every heartbeat, every flicker of life within you is supported by that love. You are safe in it. You can trust it. Let it cradle you as you drift deeper into the quiet. Soon, you will cross the threshold into sleep, the realm where the conscious mind steps aside and the deeper self takes over. There, in that silent space, your energy will renew, your emotions will settle, and your spirit will be nourished. Nothing more is needed. You are doing everything perfectly simply by allowing this moment to unfold. Before you drift completely, whisper silently to yourself, I trust life. Feel the truth of that. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust that the rhythm of the universe moves through you effortlessly. Trust that as you surrender tonight, you are being guided, healed, and loved. Now, release even those words. Let them fade into the quiet rhythm of your breath. Let the silence expand and fill you completely. You are no longer doing, you are simply being. Rest in that beingness. Let the stillness carry you. Let the night embrace you. Let sleep take you gently into its healing embrace.